Hey there guys, Portal Master 9351 here, and in today's video I have some interesting news to talk to you guys about, and first up I'm going to actually explain why it's relevant. So we know now the official file size for the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One versions of the Spyro Reignited trilogy. Now the reason that this is important is because it has to do with the digital download that is required for this game to even be playable. You may remember from a couple of months ago the large controversy over the fact that you would have to have a day one download just to be able to play Spyro 2 and 3. And obviously a lot of people were not happy about this because they were worried that it would affect the collectible value of the game in a world where you have to download everything from servers. When the servers go down, the Reignited trilogy might be very difficult to play unless you already had the files downloaded. And it's an understandable argument. I'm not here to debate it either way, but obviously it was a source of controversy. Well, after Activision delayed the game, they announced that Spyro 2 and 3 would both be partially playable on the native game disc before you even required the download, but in order to finish both games, you would still need to have the download. Well, so here is why it's important. It was recently revealed that the PS4 version, and you can see the back of the box right there, requires 55 gigabytes minimum for the file size of this game. Now, here's why that's important. A PS4 disc can only hold 50 gigabytes of data, so it's understandable that they needed to do a digital download in order to make this work. I completely understand. Maybe there's something they could have done potentially to try to squeeze it down to 50 gigabytes, but in all honesty, that probably would have affected game quality, and it's better to have a good game that requires a digital download than a bad game that does not require a digital download. But again, that's just my opinion. But here's why it's weird though, because the Xbox One version of Spyro only requires, or at least the file size is 33-ish gigabytes. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I'm not 100% sure about the storage limitations of an Xbox One disc and why or why not that might require there to actually be some type of digital download. I don't really understand that, but what's strange to me is that that is a very, very large disparity. It's an almost 18, wait, I can't even, yeah, it's somewhere between 18 and 20 gigabytes depending on how you want to round stuff. Yeah. But anyway, the point is that like, that's a pretty big disparity. You know, almost 20 gigabytes is a lot of difference, and I don't really understand why that is the case, why the Xbox One version requires 36-ish gigs and the PS4 requires 55 gigs. But either way, we at least now know why the digital download was required for the PS4, less so for the Xbox One. Now, if I had to speculate, what I could say maybe is the reason that the Xbox One version will also require a digital download was so to not skew sales on one platform. If for some reason they needed to do digital downloads on only one platform but not the other, I do have a very strong feeling that that would largely impact sales. You know, they did pretty much kill their exclusivity contract with Crash Bandicoot on the PS4, and so obviously Sony would not be very happy with Activision and Toys for Bob if all of a sudden their platform required a digital download, whereas Microsoft's Xbox One did not require a digital download. So I still don't understand the reasoning behind this disparity of file sizes. Perhaps someone with a little bit more knowledge could fill me in down in the comments, but I'm just reporting on what I know, and if y'all could help me fill in the gaps, that'd be greatly appreciated. So anyways though, we do now know, like I just said, the official file size for the Spyro Reignited trilogy on both platforms provides a little bit of additional explanation as to why there will still be a day one digital download that is required. That is all I have for you guys today though. Tell me what you think about this news down in the comments, and if you understand why there's a disparity between the two file sizes, please do fill me in on that down in the comments. Anyways though, that is all I have for you guys today. This has been Portal Master 9351. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and shout out to all my patrons on Patreon, especially Liam Corner, The Collector Creepypasta, and Portal Power TV. That's all for now. See you guys next time.